Alright boys, today we're talking about something pretty fun. If you don't already know, Black Clover Mobile, a brand new gacha game that will be coming out later this year, was announced a little bit ago, right? We haven't had any information since that point. It's been about a month or two, and we've been waiting for something. And now the Twitter for the entire Black Clover game has been getting a little bit more active. They've been starting to talk more. They have dropped a few teasers here, which is our first look at ASTA, the first character that they have labeled in the game. Again, obviously the main character will be the first one. Same with, again, MHA. You've played it. Deku, the main character, he was labeled as number 1. So they started the entire hype up. Again, if we've seen it with multiple games, they've been doing this. They go and start the roster. They start hyping up each character with little introductions and stuff like that. Black Clover is no different. Today we have our first look at ASTA and some little information to go over. This is a game that I plan on covering on this channel because you know what, TSH has been taking a little bit of time off. So today, let's talk about it. Black Clover Mobile, let's see how good it is. So again, heading over here, this is the Twitter Black Clover Mobile. Again, we have our first look over here for ASTA. This is what the animation looks like, and this is what they've been showing off and hyping up. I'm not going to lie, the quality in the game so far is very, very high tier. If you've seen Grand Cross, you know that their animations and stuff like that is of that, you know, scale. This game does it very similar, and if you look at it, everything in this looks so well done. For just an animation, it looks insane. You can't tell me otherwise. If you wanted to see it full screen, this is what it looks like. So you know, you can see how well done it is. There you go. Again, quality on Twitter is a little bit low, but just imagine it's very well done. Yes, this is what it looks like. Again, ASTA, you can see each piece of detail also while, you know, he's using his sword. Okay, yes, it looks pretty clean. And there you go, shows a logo. Very simple stuff right there. Second up, we actually have his skills preview of what he does, like attacks wise in game. Again, this is what it looks like also. So we're going with a basic attack here, just a side swipe there. Then his signature attack in the game, yeah, or in the show rather. Then we have like a finishing move here. Then it goes to the logo. So again, him running, then it goes into that. Right now, everyone is still talking constantly about where the style of gameplay this is going to become. Is it going to be Genshin style, you know, hack and slash type stuff like that? Or is it going to go down the style of turn-based? Right now, given we have attack animations, I really wonder if it's going to, you know, just turn-based, and that's why it's like attack animations. You have skill 1, skill 2, skill 3. Again, I'm hoping that's not the case because a lot of people really want this to be an open world, full-on expansive game, kind of Genshin style, right? You know, it does check out to be a pretty good game if that happens. 7DS Origin, another game launching this year, is already confirmed to be following that route of game. So is Black Clover, you know, going to become that? We don't have official gameplay yet, but I mean, you know, we're gonna go off of stuff here. We also have their interview that they did with the game with JP, so we're gonna read through that translated. Let's jump into that. So again, this is what it looks like. Black Clover Mobile, the tentative name that it is currently listed as. This site practically just does interviews, then they go and break down what was said in the interviews, and then they just have it over here. So their goal is to start service in 2022. That's been already confirmed. So if you want a estimated release date, we are 2 months into 2022. They also later in the interview confirmed a better range of where you can sit at for the game. So again, basically, I'm going to skip through here for the important segments only. They were talking about what game you want to develop, and then he was saying that he wants to develop a very amazing game with the world of Black Clover using that IP. Something expansive, something really nice to tell a story that people will enjoy and really talk about. They want to develop an original story, or are you planning to develop an original story? Currently, we are basically planning something that follows the story of the anime, so they're going down that route. Again, we knew that just because of the entire trailer, which basically showed anime stuff. So that is the case. Moving up, also, they talked about the style of gameplay as well. Here you go. What are your thoughts on the battle system, turn-based, deck command, friend cooperation system, etc.? Then the answer was, again, I can't clearly say if it's at the development stage. One thing I can say is that we strengthened the story element and developed it so that you can enjoy the battle. We are trying to get different impressions and impressions depending on the player's choice in the game. So again, no confirmation on if it's turn-based or if it's just gonna go off the Genshin style. We currently don't know. Open world, full game. You control your character, MHA style also. So that's not been confirmed. Are there any points that you're particular about when creating the worldview? Again, they're talking a lot about NPCs and then making the world actually like alive, not like just dead wasteland, you know. Among the fans, there's nothing important here. Yeah, there's this. So again, over here on official Twitter, there seems to be a lot of reaction in languages that other than Japan. But is this delivery country only Japan? So is the delivery country only Japan? This says, he answers with, this service is planned to be a global service, excluding Japan, South Korea, and some regions. So yeah, we knew this game is going global. There's your confirmation if you didn't know already. It is announced that the service will start in 2022, but when has it been decided? Due to the development stage, we cannot provide an exact date, but we are aiming for service within 2022. Last word, and then he just goes off to say, yeah, that's really it. Also, it wasn't in this interview, but there was an interview that confirmed they are aiming for third quarter of this year, which you can just go in, let's base it around the summertime. That's where we can kind of say it. May drop, so just look forward to that around there. Given that Twitter started talking about stuff and then announcing characters, I think it's 25 characters they're going to announce. So maybe within a month or two you'll have more of a confirmed date. Then we can definitely see the launch 2 or 3 months after that. So just base your entire thing around there. But that's what I want to talk about, Black Clover Mobile. Yeah. Also, apparently, it looks like they're working on a global version of the Twitter. So again, there's a JP version, similar to how MHA has EU and then NA version. We're going to have one also over here for Black Clover. And it seems to be, again, they're working on it. It's currently protected. And then they literally have the word tentative in there because it's the name might change or something. But again, this is the ad if you wondered. You can't follow it currently because, again, it's a protected or a locked account. They practiced put G in there, so before someone says it's fake, no, that's mobile game. That's what we're gonna call it. So that's the entire thing. This is the Twitter. So they're working on a global version of the Twitter. So we will get this soon, apparently, because again, announcement should be within a month or two. So yeah, not bad. By the way, if you cared about it, they did a silhouette quiz, which they announced it on March 1st, who is this? Then March 2nd, they tweeted who it was. Then March 8th, so they took a whole week or, 6 days to get this out. Then they got this out. So it's been some time. So again, basically their last tweet was January 20th before they did a silhouette quiz. So it's been some time. Yeah, it's been some time. It's been a whole month, almost February. Then we went through the last week of January, the first week of March. So it's been some time since they started tweeting. Now that they're back a little bit, we're gonna get more information. We probably will see some more characters also announced. I'm guessing the next one will be or something like that. Someone that's definitely part of the main cast. So definitely would be next. So ASTA, that's the entire gameplay. Or not gameplay, but the entire first look at how his skills are, how his animations are, and how he's looking in game and all of that. Again, we currently know it's going to be a free roam type game, but what is the gameplay? What is the style? When you get into combat with another character, how is that going to turn out to be? Again, remember, the director currently is from Netmarble, and definitely had a very big influence on what Grand Cross turned to be, and Grand Cross is a turn-based game. So right now, we're still going to have to speculate. We're still going to have to wait until we see actual full-blown gameplay. Again, they are saying this is also in very early stages of development. So there is some time. There are some changes that probably have to be made. So until then, we have months to go. Let's see how it goes, and let's see how much more information we get on the game. But the hype for this right now is pretty massive. So thank you for watching. That's what I want to talk about here today. Again, that's the basic first looks that we have for ASTA. The skill animations and all of that, just some basic stuff. But thank you for watching. Peace out, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will catch you guys in the next one.